What you're about to see may startle you, but frankly, that's the point. $90,000 deaths annually. 30 deaths a day due to impaired drivers. Teen marijuana use directly kills 5,000 people a year. Hello, I'm Donna Voorhees, and if you're seeing this, seems that we got our statistics wrong. The previously mentioned was for drug driving. So, can we start again? And if you're seeing this, you're probably in a class at Mascoutah Junior High. Or you volunteered for the summer program. Good for you. This video will also play for a limited time for all reservations for 6 or more people at Pizza Rat Pizza in China Casino.
For the fun of it.
We are honored to partner with Mascoutah Community Center theater players for this next story. And though fictional, it is based in very true research. And if we can change one life, save one life from the devil's lettuce, then you know what? Gosh darn it, we are doing our jobs. Marijuana is that drug. A violent, unstoppable narcotic that if we don't stop, will kill us all.
Listen up, misters, and you too, sisters. Let's talk about something that's a real brain twister. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad.
If you're like me, you love to party. But maybe you don't want to feel those groggy effects of marijuana when you take the edibles with your friends or alone. Well, I have news for you. It's my super secret recipe for virgin edibles. That's right. At the next party with your friends or alone, you can take an edible too, but you don't have to worry about going on a psychoactive trip to hell. To celebrate today, I took one of my nephew's CBD gummies. They don't get you high, but they have an amazing range of health benefits. But if you see me be doing anything silly, blame Stephen. When I hear edibles, the first thing that comes to my mind, say it with me, gummies. That's right, today's first super secret virgin edible recipe is gummies. All you'll need are the following ingredients. A mold. I have this silicone mold of beautiful fall flowers. The delicious fruity fruit juice of your choice. I went with cranberry because I'm battling a urinary tract infection. Sugar. Mine is in this fancy bowl. You can also use honey, but I like sugar. And of course, gelatine. Here's a fun fact for you. Gelatine is actually just ground up animal bones. We get ours special from the bins behind Big Betty's Beef House. So make sure to check out Big Betty's here in town, opening the new Barbecue Swamp children's play area next month. First, we'll put our juice into a bowl or a pot. Pun intended. Next, we'll add my favorite ingredient, the sugar. And finally, the delicious ground up animal bones. Next, ooh, you can really smell the beef. Just give it a nice whisk until it's mixed. It really does smell like a meat locker in here. Next, we'll pour the delicious mixture into the mold of our choice. While we wait for those to get hard, I've got another surprise for you. That's right, my super secret recipe for virgin, crispy, crunchy rice treats.
My best friend was a stockbroker living the American dream. But then she got hooked on pot and her whole world turned upside down. She wrecked her car, she lost her job. Her husband took the kids and left her. She couldn't make the payments and her pets died from the toxic marijuana fumes. Last I heard, she got an infection from a used marijuana needle and killed her whole family with an axe. Did you know that 100% of serial killers use marijuana?
If you're like me, you've never seen reefer in person, so you might be thinking, this situation will never happen to me. But how do you know that? Can you read the future? Can you? Because I can't. I tell you what, if I could, I would have done a lot of things differently in my life. Golly. So many things. Anyway, helpless victims who inhale the smoke of the marijuana bush will find themselves having horrendous, violent fits of laughter that will then eventually make them hallucinate and lash out like a bear filled with drugs. Eventually, these fiends have no thoughts at all. They have no way to resist their physical and emotional outbursts, which eventually lead to permanent and incurable insanity. All because of marijuana. Now, let's take a look at local students Tracy and Stacy. One of them wants to go to school, graduate, and get a life. The other one wants to do drugs. Let's see what happens.
Come on, Stacy. It's time to get ready for school. We have a big, important exam today. That stupid exam can beat feet. Don't you just want to stay home all day and watch cartoons? Watch TV? Watch cartoons? Yeah, you know, stay home, play with your toys, eat and sleep. But I gotta go to school. My mom says so. Don't listen to your mom. She's a dork. She don't even know what she's talking about.
Tracy, time for school. Let's go.
Coming, Mom. Just a minute. You're a dork loser, just like your mom. What did you say about my mom? I said she's a dork loser just like you. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have a good job and a good future, and I'm not gonna be a wet rag walking the streets like you. Fine then. I guess you don't want any of my marijuana cigarette. Want a cigarette? I've got the stuff that you've just gotta try. Marijuana cannabis. Whoa! What's it do? Take a toke, hot mama. It'll help you relax.
Tracy, are you ready for your big exam? You have a big exam today.
Leave us alone, Mom. You're a dork.
What happened to my beautiful, innocent daughter?
Choose the right course. Just say no, thank you.
Stay in school.
For this amazing recipe, all you'll need are the following ingredients. The crispy rice treat cereal of your choice, marshmallows, I like the baby ones, of course, butter or oil. I asked for butter, but we didn't have any here at the studio, so I'm using this mystery oil. The first step is to melt those marshmallows, so pop them in the microwave for only 30 minutes at a time to make sure they don't burn. Be right back. I forgot to listen to my own advice, and this is what happens when you leave them in too long. But marshmallows like myself are resilient, and we will use them anyway. So I asked for a spoon. That's okay. We have 2 sporks right here. Don't you love crispy, crunchy rice treats? They always make me think of being a kid again. My mother used to make them in the summers, and I would eat them with my sister. God, that's hot. And we love them. And they're one of the most popular foods to infuse as an edible, which makes it a perfect virgin edible. And don't forget the mystery grease or butter, whichever you prefer. I think my measurements were slightly off, but this is a no-bake treat. But you do just want it to get hard. Let's check in on our gummies.
Every 60 seconds in America, a minute passes. And it only took 1 minute for my best friend Natasha to become seriously addicted to some weed. After that, she was never the same. She just wanted to sit on the couch, eat all this junk food, and she just wanted more and more and more. And it was never enough. One night, she smoked too much weed and got so hungry, she ate everything in the house. And she was still hungry. And her poor dog never saw it coming. Poor poodle. She ate the dog.
Come on, Tracy. Don't worry. You're safe. The guy should be right around here.
Stacy, I thought you said this was your friend.
I've seen him around. Come on, Tracy. Don't spaz on me now. Here he comes.
Hey, kids. You looking to buy drugs?
Yes, please.
Stacy, who is this guy?
What do you mean? He's our same age. Tracy and I would like to get high.
That's the word, Big Bird. I got whatever you need. Weed, speed, jelly beans, lollipops.
1 weed, please.
You got it.
Actually, Mr. Drugs, I don't think mowing the grass is cutting it for me anymore. I need something stronger.
Stacy, you said we were here for a marijuana cigarette, and now you're acting like all you can eat.
You don't understand, Tracy. Look at the world around us. It's all gone to the pits. I'm trying to get totally zonked, hopped up, spaced out, strung out, wasted.
I got the stuff you girls have just got to try. Have you ever heard of crack cocaine?
No! What's crack cocaine?
Crack is derived from combining cocaine with another substance, usually baking soda. The mixture is boiled, then cooled, and then broken into pieces. The pieces are known as crack, which comes from the crackling sound it produces when heated and smoked.
Sounds great!
Just follow me to my van in the secluded alley. Come on, snakes, let's rattle.
Stop! It is time to ask yourself, were you paying attention to that beautifully acted scene just now? And if so, is there anything that you could have done different? Would you have put yourself in Tracy's shoes? Or Stacy's shoes? Which one is which? After all, a cannabis user usually moves on to harder drugs just within a few weeks or a few minutes of their first weed. And those drugs that they could be moving on to, the harder drugs, are drugs like crack, cocaine, heroin, quaaludes, smack talk, and the magical, mysterious mushrooms that grow in the woods.
Picture this. You're driving along. It's a great night. You're stoning baloney, and the tunes are just right. But then, you hear those sirens, And see those flashing lights? It's the police. I'm Johnny Crust, local celebrity lawyer and all-around nice guy. And I'm not wearing my lawyer jacket or my rapper's jacket. I'm wearing this jacket. And I'm here to help you. All your cannabis concerns, you need to know your rights. If you get pulled over, and you have weed in your car. Only try to get away if you know they won't catch you. Otherwise, it'll only get worse. Trust me, I know. Eat your stash if you can. Doesn't taste good? Because there isn't enough time to put it up your butt. Trust me, I know. Cops are gonna have questions, and that's okay. You're gonna say nothing. NUTGINH. And if you get detained, we'll see them in court. I'll smoke them out and smoke you up. Johnny Crust clients don't stay behind bars. If the law's not on our side, then we're on the wrong side of the law. I've got several Italian friends that will break you out of prison. It's not that hard to stay in hiding from society. Trust me, I know. Is your landlord threatening eviction because you smell like a stinky skunk? Call me, and I'll come over with a real skunk. When they get a whiff of smelly Manelli, they'll have no choice but to rest their case. You got the cash? Let's hide your stash. And yes, I did name my skunk after Liza Minnelli. Deal with it.
I have a problem.
So call Johnny Crust today. I am sitting by the phone waiting at all times.
Aren't they simply stunning? Ugh, look at that beautiful leaf. It's beautiful. And of course, they are a really delicious treat everyone will love because they're edible. Which is why I'm gonna eat one right now. It really does taste like beef. I hope you enjoyed making virgin edibles with me today. Whether it's a delicious fall foliage gummy of your choosing or the crispy, crunchy rice treat, you can't go wrong and you won't get high because they are virgins.
Before you take your next hit, ask yourself, what will you say when your mother finds your corpse? Because it's an undeniable fact that 100% of marijuana users die. Now I'm just a sad ghost, doomed to haunt this earthly plane forever.
So just remember, say no thank you, or you'll die. Alrighty kids, if you're celebrating a birthday at the Child Casino, it's time to pass your pizza topping cards to the left. Happy birthday!
Don't do drugs.
Oh no.